Yebobo game bia ye wo de favorites e wo game nim. Going into Nyame Adum Echina Super Clash no. Kotoko na ye favorite. Kotoko and ye favorite in the sense man saying Oche has be or dominate has. The Omababu ato ni nyina no 4 ni nyina onya the good results ahead of Accra House of Folk. And a league na ye bono. Obiaji to mu say Kotoko e de be ye saying has. So the general performance of Kotoko e better than has. So going into the game, Kotoko and ye favor because of dominating has recently and a league or ye better e say Accra House of Folk. Pressure e wo two coaches in so. Coach Watara pressure one so. Obefa House of Folk bobu no ken. Games our ball our Ghana Premier League 45 games and a Coach Watara abo with House of Folk Ghana Premier League. We winning 18, I draw 12, I lose 15. So the 46 game for House of Folk Ghana Premier League in
House of Folk Coach Watara about 45
games
matches our Ghana Premier League since Obaye 45.
Yeah.
What we saying
18.
What Lucy saying
15.
Oh. While winning 18,
yeah,
I lose to 15.
Yeah.
That's for Coach Watara.
Coach Watara.
And about draw 12.
And about draw.
Okay.
So it means I was a game we win the House of Folk supporters to compensate them. League no intimate. So I did the House of Folk supporters anybody this season now they be compensate you no. So be winning. And Coach Karim Zito. The ofri who a be share ho no. Ono sia hasa. Abro Coach Kotoko dominate us. And it's a Coach Karim Zito now be face has. Now uko lusu sa game na enkofo the coach prosperity ogum betwa ompoa. Say na ogum ho mpokra no has intimi no. Obefa ya no, wama ni o ma asesa. So Coach Karim Zito so be hia win. But kenu nim say Coach Karim Zito so ogidie say has obetima shom. Coach Karim Zito ne last 6 games a wa coach a wo face has intimi share Coach Karim Zito da. Ono no o te touchline no face has a. Ne last 6 games a we share has. Wabo draw 5 every ni 1. Has intimi share Coach Karim Zito nansen. Enti ono so ogidie say o good record going against Accra House of Folk. House of Folk problem ba ko omu this season league nim no. Eyo omu fie home matches no enkoyi. Se ofa Ghana Premier League na ofa clubs omo compete a. Omo pick fewer number of points e wo fie di odi kan nso atrema ya we free league nim. Karela, Legon Cities na ba Accra House of Folk. House of Folk e wo home performance no enye the best. So say House of Folk e bo ofie a. Untimi nfa won sense wo bo nka se House of Folk e ba be win sa game no. Ana Kumasi Asante Kotoko no okwa we no. Na initially na we performance ni ye. By kenu nim say Kumasi Asante Kotoko last 7 games were away untimi nkoshe obia. So na saying Kotoko kwa away a untimi nya results no ope no. Enti ama Kotoko so kwa away a untimi guarantee say Kotoko ko win. And na game ni a very interesting game. House will feel enye the best. Recently Kotoko away enye the best. Na last 7 untimi win bi. Match House of Folk team this season ken. House of Folk ho den pa no. A defensive stability. Yen defender House of Folk very good. Omo timi defend very well. Omo timi organize omo very well. That's the reason why we Nations FC free wa. Omo concede 15 goals o petit man on time concede goals for Ghana Premier League. Accra House of Folk mo 17 goals for concede. Yes, House of Folk team nye. Nioma nkoye informa House of Folk. By say o the ball to House of Folk atinem no enye easy. Omo conceding just 17 goals. So about the defensive aspect of the game, House of Folk very good. Out of 29 games, so I conceding 17. And at the House of Folk defensive stability near very good. Yes, every player be ordinary go pamano subiano contribute. And make sure say you ball now obe defend very well. So opiki obi te sa Samoa Boateng Diegua. Ontimi ma House of Folk goals. But there ba kwa Samoa Boateng ema Coach Watara pena sempani say onkra ball na. House of Folk any money no on the press very well. So House of Folk defend their players from majority of them contribute in terms of the defensive phase. House of Folk midfielders Collinson, Rafan Ponsa, Hussein Alonso. Sa guys no Kofi Asma no omo very workaholic industrious energy na ekura omo ntino omo timi run very well. Every opponent touch ball, so the back line. House of Folk defensive lines, no, I'm making sure say this season, on my save House of Folk several occasions. And the House of Folk back four, no, so far this season, every player be obeying opportunity, say you bought back four for House of Folk Obebiano or perform it. And they do the more thing. Now we hear individual brilliance to defender. House of Folk a reliable goalkeeper in the shape of Benjamin Asare. League na yebono. Goalkeepers are almost safe percentage in Ewasro no. Benjamin Asare Kahubi. League na yebono sense in Kwawayama House of Folk no. What they call percentage wise are 73.5. And to say do the more day now Benjamin Asare so be save wa otimi save. Or says be individually perform it. Say kunedu yadom apekene form. Emmanuel Mankwa apekene form. Ransford Actimia Saba omo perform. So defensively House of Folk a very good at. Has able to make defend it. A containing Kotoko attack. Kwame Poku say Abrante defense abetamu anebebo. Wisdom Bass nebebo. Peter Kwa. House of Folk defensive setup no a demonstrate actually say defensively ometima containing Kotoko attack no. But more problem you nupe wo mu defense or mu defend ya. Baku omu lusu concentration and individual errors. Me use so many Kotoko mpokra as a case study. Show many Kotoko last 2 games. Keno Kaidia Mukwala share 2 goals no. Mukwala first goal about the 9th minute. It was a mistake from House of Folk Nema Mukwala share. Yebe Pongo no 90 plus 6. Another error. Anna Mukwala sa share. This season, Albertamu and say the only goal against Accra House of Folk. 90 plus 5 minutes and Albertamu they say it was a mistake. So House of Folk Nankasan defensively omu very good, but the omu betima concede no say omu lusu concentration and individual errors. Say omu timi avoid this adie nyame adoma sandia. Omu betima continue Kotoko attack on the beba because the defensive aspect of House of Folk no was so a year better than Kotoko, a defensive aspect of the game. So what check Kotoko midfield when I will say now. Ken Kotoko midfield no omo experience play was high experience no in team and Baba Yahaya in this game se Kotoko betime winning the midfield battle me expect coach Karim Zito say obema Baba Yahaya free row se Baba Yahaya enya free row na obefesi House of Folk bia na enam se ball ni kura na onso so yesa ball to fit player na nanu ne ye ne de Edin so beji ball ni dey free nsem or your low center of gravity or form by Edin so beji ball free nsem no obe we need a lot of fouls around the dangerous position of Accra House of Folk. So yema Baba ya higher free row mostly se quote Prosper Ogun ebo against asa Eduana Stars adia mi hu ni say o ma Baba ya higher eba deep no man ne buy no on the belly key the deep and the forward line area. By playing against Accra House of Folk, me expect so Obama boy Baba ya higher free rule. Obama Kotoko nya fouls bebree. E wo danger zone ho. By problem a Kotoko midfield ni susu facing here. Ken after 60 minutes, Kotoko midfielders no energy level ne drop it. Omo cha say lusu balls no. E ho na Bema House of Folk so midfield na bem. Because House of Folk midfielders no me a very young guys. Hussein Eswa energy no ho. Collinson Eswa energy no ho. Asma sa place ni na Rafan Ponsa and now aggression no wasoro. So se Kotoko midfield after 60 minutes air drop here. House of Folk betima pick sa energy no e dey dominating every ni boss ni bebre won finfin ho. House of Folk attack ni dey ken. Enu na make catch Kwaku ni Biggie ken. House attack ni impress me. 6 forwards ami bebo mudin. Asamoah Boateng, Mauli Wayo, Hamza Issa, Kwamna Boateng, Stephen Apia Shankiki, Abdulaziz. These are 6 solid forward line players of Accra House of Folk. Ken Nipa says no cabo man himself league no match at 12. Players 6 are only very good individually or House of Folk anymore no. Okay, omu go so match this season boma. O match at 12. The was kese pay 5. Mauli Wayo. Enti House of Folk attack ono enye sharp. Enti se House of Folk ibesi akanya. Se minisa agidie no.
6 strikers or match the same 12. 6 strikers.
Yes, 6 forwards in 12 goals.
Forwards 6.
Yes.
How much 12?
12. Asamoah Boateng
Tobia ashe 2.
Asamoah Boateng kradi onshebi. Mauli Wawe ashe 4. Hamza Issa ashe 4. Kwamna Boateng striker ashe 2. Stephen Apia Shankiki ashe 1. Ana Abdulaziz striker tintin kakraka no. Onsusu nshe go. The entire House of Folk set up in the Kromas 25 goals for Ghana Premier League. And to go she ho edin e de ma House of Folk. Kotoko defensive setup no, the center pair na strong. Good news for Kotoko say Joseph Ablo back. so you bet my baby who the ablo and a sambo no partnership by Kotoko problem or move face no the fullback area say Patrick Esi do performance no I drop kakra Kotoko goals or mu considering and saying in an FSA side or many Accra Lions goals or mu considering in Afa because in recovery rate not drop it and a Kotoko what big problem with the right back omo last game omo Aduana Stars boy no omo bobo na no na Michael Sefa na ebo tu and Aduana for use ho second half and a Karim Zito eyi ni film no de Justice Blay by week we ye nhwehwemu wo Kotoko me say me hu say Justice Blay ebo tu nyambo ekine nyamwa
obotu
yes enyem nwa
Justice Blay
yes enyem nwa say me hu a enyem nwa because as it stands now coach Karim Zito players from available omo right back no omo impress ye and obi a watch Kotoko after sell odamu a efri mu kote epraye no obi a wabo right back be impress Kotoko
well
ken e game back a medema no si no sanka house of folk e was sharp wingers and combat exploit Kotoko fullback so by has any sharp wingers and never affect has so me compare two teams me be free me be free na me analyze your man the possible outcome dry anyamwa yes maybe 1100
1100
the possible outcome
okay Edelson Kwame when it's a draw a possible outcome
but that's it the thing say league games on my ball one kind 58 games had to folk 17 wins Kotoko 18 wins and a 23-year draw Wakra 17 wins for Hatterfolk 18 for Kotoko Snatcher say Hatterfolk sha Kotoko nkomo wote di sa cry home no Oma komano atum for Sadien our league games
now call 18
See, there's a lot to fight for. But you see, Kwame Kasa, he made mention of Asante Kotoko problems. No cre. Kotoko under Ogum. Their strength was their right and left fullback. And that has been Ogum. You see, no. Right in the back and left no. Oh, who yani yipa. It's Enkani Christopher Nete. And Imoro. No omo bopa unso eda omo aso no ogum team na so na anu yo bae or the Lord Amwa and Patrick Asedu that is Kotoko strengths. So Kotoko strengths no say nay we are discussing say the same strengths and your weakness then I have a good point to say Hatterfolk should capitalize on that.
I win so
Lord Amwa he's injured. Kotoko any ni profile no subi e wo team ni mu ntenena sefa kakra bebo na chese omu chopo omu rotate e ho saa kote kra de nano no epra so nye okay inti right one omu ni stable right back e bia ne say Justice Blay e no mo dwendwen ho left one I say do ball but performance nti say enkane. So the next question you ask yourself say okay if that is the pointer Hatterfolk wingers are they going to capitalize on that? Shoot, Hatterfolk either they are not using wings or kwaya mo fa so ball and no so ni natural wingers or jebo taking on fullbacks
omni fast wingers
maybe Hatterfolk ni say wingers I know say why your money don't see me ball from the wings but say natural winger ankasa ma ball with the ball air attacking fullback they don't have. And Hatterfolk struggles to score goals. So Hatterfolk who take it table no. Now Hatterfolk 29 games almost 25 goals because they don't even average 1 goal per game. But that is not the reality. The reality is that 25 goals na Hatterfolk asset. It includes in Satraman game na yede chawman ya mo 3 goals no.
Nti we use that 3 ni we free ma be 22.
22.
Nti Satraman ni ho no. Ha senya 3 goals. Abeka mo goals. Anyom omo nse.
Omo enka ho na yede amom.
Until goals to pan and Kamasha 22.
Exactly, they are not scoring goals.
In how many matches?
In say we use Atramandi any film 28. In the said 22 goals in 28 games.
Yes, goals number.
Emma, in 14 games this season, had to focus far born to net. Games Makumako 14, 1, 2, 3. So I had to focus go derby. 14 times. Bad. Me, I've always been complaining about Kotoko crack the end of me happy because 29 games, 29 goals there. 1 goal per game.
Also average a goal per game.
I know, but has the end. It is hard to folk Beshagola. They need to find a way. The last time I had to folk Eshe Kotoko. That is over 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. It was in 5th of March 2023. Yeah, 2 years ago. That is over 760 days ago. I check. How? Kaliba Mankwa Gobino. Okay. Had to folk are not scoring goals. If I am a coach, I need to find a way because striker amount no problem. But how do I score goals? There are various ways of getting goals.
Mawulin is almost top scorer, but on starting games in the
day. Me say how to folk should use set pieces and take advantage of that. How to folk was centre back, sir. Oh, I'm telling you. Collins and Crow bomb defense midfield or height. If she said team know about 4 to 5 players or height, you need to start utilizing it. Now, what do you have the Mojina what was saying? On your so if the strikers are not getting the goals, I understand strikers in common they are not getting the goals, sir. Other ways no so swear. My complaining about set pieces is okay. How to fuck lucky midfielders some the goals ever. Because strikers they are complaining, sir, no problem. The midfielders no so swear. What are they doing? Are they providing the numbers how to folk needs? And only one of the major headaches since how to folk problem throughout the season. And your center backs, and your defense, and your goalkeeper. But from the offensive half to the attacking 10, almost like they be I want more fans radio so. Almost so now, numbers yet. But I'm expecting her to folk to hit Kotoko because clearly, saying Kotoko bono opponents me osia Kotoko biano or capitalize. Let me tell you something that say opponents in here. Most times they say Kotoko 40% or more attacking. They let Kotoko come. No say Kotoko lucky pace which kakra. It's Kotoko processes omu enter to the attacking tether. Now once Kotoko loses possession, now the pace and the quick passing at Kotoko ichiri. It's almost a Kotoko defensive organization off the ball. A problem. Again, let me state this. Defensive organization on and off. So Kotoko kuta ball, they are very organized. But they lose the ball. No more ko mwechia. Very bad. I am yet to see Zito Nsano because I'm not going to put pressure on him a lot. But these are negatives that Kotoko need to sort that one out. In any case, if I'm analyzing Asante Kotoko's game, Ken, I don't like to say Justice Blah as the right back. I'm not too comfortable. I'm not too comfortable with that.
I'm about restricting his strength in the baby. I'm feeling because Collins is a very, very good player. When you disable,
Collins in there, some Collins in the 6. Collins in better Kotoko 10.
Yeah,
and I would want to see Baba here.
Those dominance and all.
Of course, blame menu.
Which may intimidate.
Yeah.
The last game on mobile, come say will play pass.
Okay, I said I say pass no. Ono Ojiana say team na kwaji and play a 10-year no boss how long pass Albert Ekofire. I understand. Maybe I want to see blame midfield or the calmness neighbor.
So the now what can I say blame or more planners and command the writer. I just got to call lucky left and right.
Yeah.
And one has has utilized. Then has was our players now on bit me I say Jumano. I don't know ma will you to me who preach from the left.
He can, to me, but to what extent? How effective will he be? In any case, okay, it's ever saying how to folk our flying fullbacks here. Oje won say
I'm attacking
fullbacks are obeko bebre. Onza nko so obe use that to hurt Asante Kotoko. I know say if I'm Pedu okay fine, but left runs for the yes type no.
Okay. That's fine.
Ken me feel say send Kwame Sika and Mijina Webi.
Oh, sir.
So me no start the video and me catch you say I see more of a drawn game will be. I think say two teams and Misusu said two teams will be very cautious. Zito Mpeso be lusu onimso nya drawer or you okay. Into be cautious in his approach. I'm also seeing how to for coach or imagine some be lose what was so a bio. And the side let me also be cautious.
So you're not attacking football.
Well, the coaches should surprise us because we are going to watch attacking game. If they do,
because me who mistakes.
No problem.
Me who mistakes, individual errors. Individual mistake errors na akofa samaba. Sada me who because more now obey wajon so be tactical. Them perceive be lose game no.
Ken, the problem again, and they say, sa individual errors no. Say allow players to play and not in a born any no.
Yeah.
Say they got a corner hands and adia two asibeno. A bema play BH in a park no swa. Nobody is going to take risk.
But some feel free.
Exactly. If they don't take the risk, we are not going to enjoy the game. It's allow the players.
Okay.
Please, my footballers, if you don't make mistake, you will not get better.
When you're better player, this are your mistakes.
You have Waka Watara. Every person will be keeping a Jumas the heart of a coach. Watara Ebano, a lot of people believe to be a technical director. But to be honest, per the memehu, in command with the energy matete. Papa Nani had to for coaching job in a hopa. You were asking that there were coaches that had to focus on Mudi in Como. So Watara ko technical director no ma be take over. At the end of the day, M materialize NC. Christopher Eni from Brekum Chelsea is a typical example. Nuruddin Amadou from Samatex a typical example. A baby Asia no. Omu nyina be free omo dwuma omo wom. Na Watara that's what was the head coach for Hearts of Oak. It's in any jam. Adia ba ko ma coach enjoy asumdwe de ye adwuma say unje trophy mpo a big matches. Big matches. And the Oko Italy concerns how asumdwe or the AC Milan adwuma just because we are making sure say so be better Inter Milan team nko ade enya de obeti ase ama Inter Milan ahye da into wanya na asumdwe a ode ye na adwuma because or we need the big matches edema eyeboboko no and Abubakar Watara would want to do same. It's Abia has to focus with league ni moneyama nkonkan Ebia on G League no, Ebia on GFA Cup, no cre. But what me win a big matches against Asante Kotoko, Ebeman asumdwe amana ye na juma. Inti as a coach, there's a lot of pressure on him. Says our record now baba da osa Asante Kotoko how to focus to also ano. And also making sure so be see sadi na no kwan. On the part of Karim Zito, there's another pressure. But Zito there two forms of pressure. Pressure is in the normal pressure you say back coach is what. No one should no necessary performing man the team. Yes, I'll be able to me. And a pressure as in a positive pressure for Nuzito Nankasa to do something for himself. The first pressure is such that Kumasi Asante Kotoko Boko na Obaba Befano. The last 4 meetings only had to folk. Ebo Boko no. Ken had to folk in Timinche Kotoko. It is obey your coach Asante Kotoko. And found the time over. Supporters need to obey to me maintaining that particular record. And only than chain. The positive pressure is that Karim Zito as a coach and so I will say prove your point to everybody. On one gasa social had to focus back on the record books because this season they will dream sexy. What they can have to focus here you know. Bako and in a draw. Bako share has. It's your dreams. What they can for 4 points they free have to focus in some. It's Karim Zito there. I was asumdwe sound mind and found some pressure kakra or the year juma and obi and judge no based on this particular game because he is new to the Asante Kotoko team. I am going to be happy. Say me who Justice Billy as a right back for Asante Kotoko Ken. It is in the sense that Lord Amoa and a right back ma Asante Kotoko. Since Lord Amoa prior no yenya a right back wa Asante Kotoko what me boss our position ne abon ye e dey ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko boboko no e ho abo se Michael Stefa be ba be fam no obebo kaka adran na jete be ba ne namu ono kra ne performance ne de enya emfa ma Asante Kotoko boboko no but ye who Justice Blade this season consistently at the start of the season our board the right back position ne bobo ni ye. It is the right back Obama Asante Kotoko ni hono mo a na Justice Blade o betimi aba be make shift no the stability and the solidity about our position now me for us to say coach is Justice Blade about the right back position and again baby our supporters no problem and say Justice Blade fin hono mo a e bia na to kura ba da o but ken say o was I am hye na e bia na this season won hwe Samuel Tinedu Tinedu prove say anytime he gets the opportunity for Asante Kotoko obobo ni ye.
And they like his other starting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Justice Blake call right backer. He's the perfect man who Tinedu.
Tinedu. Yeah.
And we bring Tinedu in the sense that as someone making it is not in disrespect to Justice Blake. But this season, Justice Blake actually said there is fatigue in his system. A breath. It's almost born do anymore. Now Kwame from the 60th minute. Now Kotoko midfielders national see a break. Now opponent not taking over. Etunya Tinedu are relatively younger than Justice Blake. Or yeah, energetic. Ube yanu wonfinfi because how to folk midfield no. Because see asma no who say no no. Omo ya mbranti omo who again. Theophilus Collinson is a young player, very energetic. Of lower division nearby, but on your opportunity we have to folk bobo no. What chile so on bo. It will make a name for himself. I open a defensive midfielder somebody more stra or then the back on. It is such a young and energetic midfielder. Even you be to set in a draw need to be Jinem film for normal battle and wrestle for balls won't film. And it is going to be good for Kotoko. Had to focus on the other hand, the secret weapon is going to be their goalkeeper. Benjamin Asai, I have that kind of trust. Of course.
Has defenders in the solid.
Has were very good defenders, no doubt about it.
Solid.
But Asante Kotoko also has very good and experienced strikers. Say Albertamwa a face you. Kwame Poku face you are. And also who a problem. The experience of Kwame Poku and then the performance of Albertamwa this season, no defense setup be our problem.
And Albert share the only goal no Kumasi.
The last time Omushia or yeah. It's in at least what prove say on had to folk meetings, no, or betting ye be wom. Into the trump card for her to folk. I was a goalkeeper Benjamin Asai. Elisa Mranti and Tenase, say Biemu Bababisi. I prefer Emmanuel Amankwa the right back position for her to folk. Why you consistent this season? And Purdue, no doubt about it. But the consistency Emmanuel Amankwa actually this season, any number of matches awabo, he's played around 19 league matches. Nama had to folk. And anytime you open your opportunity in Ibiano, a branch any chess was our quality, no. I will bet me a bo, and the Ama had to folk bobo no. Had to folk wingers and the forward line players is where I have a problem.
And about 6 forwards, I share 12 goals.
Yes.
I'm more average.
Kotoko 2 forwards, I share 15.
Kotoko 2, I share 15.
Kwame Poku ni Betamwa.
Has 6, I share 12.
I share 12. A hormone and memo problem. Had to folk attackers in share goals. Wingers need the Abba Kaumpa and Kwali Mubebre. Mauli Wayo 5 goals. It will league in him. He's not a number 9. Number 9 is the one put your goals in him, Bahamza or 4. As a more free year boating, I was 0. It will league in him.
As a more than who share 1 goal cry.
Not even 1. FA Cup no Washabaku, League on Shewo.
But starting here, Democracy Cup on Ukraine share has goal.
Yes. Brilliant goal. And all they announced in the presence.
Yeah, boss in 29 matches.
Aye.
On Shego.
And what Baba Bishia Kumasi Asante Kotoko, one of the strongest departments of the team, almost central defense.
And again, Samba.
Abula fit.
Abulaba.
Oh, no, so swaba. This time around. So, how to focus on wingers on your pace here. Problem about Kotoko was here, the left back position. Patrick Esiedu. Performance and the air was through. But the recovery rate are questionable. It now boils down to the fact that Karim Zito Babekaye said players and energy levels were formed.
Okay.
And this all so about recover na a problem. But how to focus in wingers and more that capability. So we see that you move hard and no.
Measure said Watara base Yabo Hamza. Because Abolone Samba. The last time so we. Amfa.
Omo ye no.
The be an chief goal post no. We are Saoma defenders or more tall defenders to say Samba ni Abro. Eye easy heading
at the moment.
a certain bia Hamza ebenya ball bia no na ofisi Kotoko defenders no ofisi defenders no but has ball ntisa da bia na chi ene hwe defenders no enti ebebo awie no Hamza na obi anim no ntimi mo why recently even game never so I went me mo omo yini free mu kra se omo ma ne ball saa bie ma omo yini free mu se omo gia na omo abɔ ne long omo se yini free mu onya ball bi mo
enti ni nyina boils down to the kind of style Coach Abubakar Watara
ni nyina be gina wata minim so obesi abɔ mo mi obesi abɔ
kin say o midfielders to say Hussein no more he's a quality ball progressor.
So much possible no.
Yes,
but the point is strikers and so run omo run ko channels and I said be omo run ko be central defenders no
which is how to folk strikers no I think say
omo runs in na central omo for be as your friend saying
central defenders
no ti say first round omo ntimi mo bi etini nyina be gina Watara so kwan yo be for because so when ntimi utilize Hamza here e be dendiama
and can start now yeka ho asem ne kwampo no so boss abona aside say we expose you striker Hamza ne kwampo no you are rendering your midfield useless because midfield no more quality ne kita omo no se ball ne da form na se ball ne kodi omo ho a omo betimi abobi di abo ha to folk but se obebo ball ne frɛ chiri e di atram finfin no na we locate strikers na o midfield na nkasa o man fa so ma omo
because already 2 and 3 no say wingers na move bibra midfielders na jeba omo options na kakra bi
yeah
because left and right will be a movie ti ebeye say on be pass ball straight ama omo mo gina ni mo no samba ne abolo no mo ye to omo soso wadodo what you say omo we tinti untim ni omo nko 1-on-1 and fa ball ni njomo this what the ball face omo
yeah
enti ni nyina gina Watara so okay kroma ball no boy no omo dominate house of for 90 minutes a game na Kotoko an shegwa na nka game na nyefe critique chances be brave a star na Watara boy entina krofoni sesi edomo so sa
and the third down so a who attack and you have to be smart my main for Champions League omo boy this week in example Inter Milan ne Barcelona game no I was talking about Lamine Yamal game ne start you know when say Inter for ne decide so remember the man to man marking because man is space e be having into obeje ball ni bia no mo twa no or no as a young player also realize say the strength yes obeje ball no face defender no 1-on-1 because he's a good dribbler
to be space
into on one kasa adwini hu say also open spaces eti be bia defenders ne wono na o tete free ho upper ground say be fertile a obetimi age ball no dey face omo eti the heart of folk attackers should also make sure say we mu ho den e wo kwan bi so a e wo say also dwene outside the box now create chances and spaces at the man ho a obetimi dey face omo no wa hete omo
e be coin.
Looking at the dominance nature of Asante Kotoko in normal recent matches and the performance of Kotoko this season in the league compared to Hatupuk, I think a double chance for Asante Kotoko.
Double chance, win or draw.
Or draw for Asante Kotoko.
Okay.